Hey everyone, it's Allie and welcome to my channel. Welcome to a hopefully productive day in my life. I like to do videos like this every once in a while just so you guys can get a feel for me and my life, because I love making the thrifting content, the thrift hauls and everything, but that is just a very small part of my life and who I am and everything. So maybe I'll start doing these like once a month or so if you do like them. But it's a little bit afternoon. It's about 12:15 and this morning has been busy. You saw I like to start my morning with reading. I tend to read like in the morning and then I'll take a break after lunch or so and read for about a half an hour, and then I usually read before bed. That has absolutely I mean, ever since I was a kid, I've absolutely loved to read, but I let it get away from me for years, but it is my favorite thing to do aside from spend time with my favorite people. And this year I decided to create a whole nother YouTube channel about books and everything, so I have that link down below if you want to check it out. And I do have a goal for myself of reading 100 books. I'm very behind at the moment, but I'm still determined to get it done. So I've been watching a lot less media like YouTube, TV, movies, all that kind of stuff. I've been watching very little of that, spending very little time on social media, and it really has an effect on me. But that was a big tangent, but that is how I started my day today. And what else? We got some house stuff done, dishwasher, laundry, all of that good stuff. I'm trying to be a lot better about just being on things like laundry and dishes and not letting the house get too untidy, because we've got a really busy season coming up and I just would rather be as organized as possible. I also am going to be spending a lot of time, it's my main priority over the next couple of months, working with my dad on his memoir, which will be, I'm putting it out there, it will be ready by mid-November, because we have this whole church bazaar thing at our church and I want to be able to sell it with him there, as well as another book that I've written, link down below if you want to check that out. But writing is really, I don't know, it's hard to like rank the things I love, but I really love writing, and I think that is one of the main things that will be with me throughout my entire life. I don't know how long I'll be doing YouTube and things like that, but I know I'll be writing forever. And my dad has had quite an up and down life, and it's been so fun to read some of the stories he jots down. Basically, we have two Google Docs. One is really rough. He kind of just brain dumps, and then I am working on transforming that into a book. So really excited about it. It's been so fun to work with him. But I worked on that for a little bit this morning and then just got ready and everything, but I've still got a lot to do today. So let's just kind of brain dump so I don't forget everything. My husband Ryan is actually about to go out of town tomorrow until maybe Monday, either very late Sunday night or Monday, for a bachelor party. So it's just gonna be me and the puppy boys, which is the first time maybe ever he doesn't really go away, so it should be interesting. But I want to go into the weekend very organized. So today, still, what I'm about to do is I'm gonna run over to Once Upon a Child to drop off hopefully 2 bins of fall kids clothes. I've just had them kind of sitting around waiting for the fall season to come. Now, last time I went to Once Upon a Child, they did only take 1 bin from me. So if that happens, I might go over to another one as well, just because I want to get as much money as possible and I just want them out of my house. But last time they did take a bunch of stuff from me, so I'm hoping that I can get some good credit. So we'll go over to Once Upon a Child. I'm just gonna drop it off and then pick it up tomorrow morning, but I will let you guys know how much money I was able to make. Then I really need to list 10 items. I've been slacking with my Poshmark and I just missed my July goal by $5 and that included a lot of discounts and all of that, but I didn't list as much as I wanted and I wasn't on the platform as much as I wanted, and Poshmark does tend to punish you for that. So I want to be more consistent with Poshmark this month, even just listing a couple items a day. So we got a list. Hopefully I'll have some things to ship out. I do have one right now. Maybe we'll do a little cleaned office storage tour because it was like a bomb blew off for literally months, and now it's pretty straightened up, so that's good. I need to film a video for my book channel. That definitely has to get done. I'm starting a really fun challenge tomorrow on that channel. It won't go up for several weeks, but I'm going to attempt to read 7 thrillers in 7 days. So with Ryan being gone, I thought it would be a good opportunity, and as we start fake fall, I would call September 1st just a good time to do this challenge. But I've got to kind of prep for that, and then I will film another one for that channel. I also need to edit a video for my health and fitness channel. I've had one filmed for a couple weeks and I just haven't edited it yet, and I really want to be more consistent on that channel. That's something I'm working on. I have some health issues that have really been a trial for a large part of my life. So we're really getting those under control this year. I'm about to be 30 in, oh my gosh, just like a month and a half. But yeah, I've really been doing everything I can to take care of my health, including going keto. It's been 2 weeks. I've been low carb for a long time, very long time, but I decided to just go full force into keto again, and I've been feeling really good. So gonna keep up with that probably through the end of the year, honestly, with just a couple planned cheat days. Ugh, wrote on myself. Anyway, so that video is kind of about me starting keto and like resetting and everything. So if you like that kind of stuff, check out that channel, link below. I need to send some emails. I'm working with a few nonprofits. One, I have a more leadership role. I'm on the board and I'm in charge of mentors in this nonprofit. It's really cool if you're local. It's called Leaders of Today. I have been friends with the guy who started it for a few years now, and like, I'm calling it, this dude's gonna be something big. He's gonna be president or something. He's just a really incredible person. And I describe the nonprofit as like Shark Tank for ideas, Shark Tank for the community. So it's open to students ages 18 to 25. And if they have an idea on how to better the community here in Columbus, then they apply and they might receive a grant. But when they are accepted into our program, they will be matched up with a mentor who has shown leadership in whatever they're interested in. And so because it is our first like official year, we're doing a ton of fundraising work. I'm working on determining some mentors and like mentor guidelines and all of that kind of stuff. So I've got some people to reach out to for that. And I'm also going to be working with another local nonprofit called Run the Race, which helps inner city youth kind of have a better start to their life, get some resources that they might not have had otherwise. And so I'm going to be doing some career work with those kids. In a past life, I was a career counselor, so this is going to be a really fun way for me to keep that up because I have really missed working with youth on a one-to-one scale. So I got to do some prep for that. It's already 12:15, almost 12:30. Okay. We also have some friends coming over, so just gotta clean up the house a little. Maybe bake some cookies if I've got time. And I'd love to go for at least a half an hour walk. I hurt my back a few weeks ago and I am really struggling to recover from it, honestly. So I have not been working out as much as I would like. I had gotten into a really good habit of that over the summer, and yeah, my back like really got thrown out somehow. So I've been doing a lot of stretching and foam roller and stuff like that, but I definitely want to ease myself back into a very solid workout plan. So we'll go for a walk. That is a must. And then we're actually gonna go over to my parents' house later tonight at 8 for the first Penn State game. We are, and I'm so excited. I don't have high hopes for this season, but it's always fun to watch football. I absolutely love college football. I'm gonna go to a game for my birthday on October 15th, and then we're gonna go to another game in State College as well. Oh my goodness, I didn't know this video was gonna turn into me just chatting, but this is, I guess, a life update. I've got a lot of fun things to look forward to this fall and winter. We legit do not have a free weekend until January. And I think we're full into mid-January now as well. So super blessed to have so many people in our lives. Most of them live out of town, which is why whole weekends are taken up by travel and things like that. But I'm also really excited to be doing a lot of this nonprofit work. I love YouTube, but in a lot of ways I don't feel like I am bettering the community, bettering the world by doing YouTube. I've felt for like a year now that I just need to be doing more. I've done work with our youth group for the last 4 years, and I'll probably continue to do something with that as well as with the other nonprofits, but yeah, I am an INFJ. I just am someone that really like feels the need to do my part for the world. That is very important to me. So that is why I'm putting a lot more time into that kind of stuff. But oh my goodness, you guys, we gotta get going. I hope you didn't mind my word vomit explosion here. But let's go to Once Upon a Child, and maybe they'll even go through it right there. Okay guys, so good news. They took both totes. Me from the future here. It is the next morning and I just picked up my 2 bins from Once Upon a Child, and I would say they took about half, and the woman was very kind who had checked me out, and she just let me know that some of the stuff was a little bit too used or it was a little too summery, but I did get quite a nice receipt here. So they sold 76 items. Again, I think that probably was about half. Maybe they took even a little bit less than half. And if I would have taken cash, I would have gotten $90. But since, again, Plato's does accept the credit from Once Upon a Child, I definitely took the 25% bonus, which was an additional $22.50. So the total credit I have right now is $112.50, which is wonderful, going right into the 30% off sale tomorrow. And yeah, just like last time, they definitely take a lot of Old Navy, Oshkosh, Cat and Jack. You know, they're not just looking for really nice brands at Once Upon a Child. I have found they are much less picky than Plato's. I decided to pop on over to Plato's because I saw on their Instagram that they must have had a sale that I didn't know about, and they have some lingering items that they're trying to get rid of before another sale in just a couple days. So I have like $50 credit, I think, so I'm just gonna pop in here for legit like I don't know, I mean 15 minutes or so probably. We'll see if I can get anything. I'm trying to be pickier. We'll see what their sale is right now, because I will probably come back in a couple days after I hopefully get over $100 from this whole Once Upon a Child experience, because I do really like to source from Plato's when I do have credit. Okay, I was in there just a little bit longer than I hoped. It's about 1:27, 1:30 right now, and yeah, the clearance section was actually a little bit bigger than I thought. Usually I'm really on the Plato's sales because I follow them on Instagram and everything. Awkward, lots of people around. But somehow I just missed that they were having a 70% off sale for like a week. But I still was able to get some things, and I pretty much primarily only looked in like the plus size section, because that I feel like is the real draw for me to source at Plato's, is to get fashionable plus size things that I have a hard time finding out in the thrift stores. So I got several things that are new with tags. I'll show you once we get back to the house, and some shoes I'm pretty excited about. And I only ended up spending, I think, like $30, and I had credit for that. So I didn't spend anything. We love that. But let's go ahead and go home and I'll show you. Okay, welcome to my office. Man, should I film here more often? This isn't too bad. I seriously could barely move in here for months because I just had so much stuff to hang up, stuff that I had listed and everything, but I had run out of hangers and I just hadn't bought more for a long time, and just other things that like needed to go to secondhand shops and things like that. So I finally got it all organized in here. I'll do some B-roll so you can kind of get the vibe for what we're working with. I don't have everything in here, but for the most part, it is contained to this room. And yeah, since I don't come in here and feel overwhelmed anymore, I'm gonna start sitting at my desk and editing and writing rather than doing that on my laptop, because the laptop is old and this is only like a year old, so I need to start actually using this. But we've just got about 5 things from Plato's. Yeah, I think 5 exactly. So I'll show you. Okay, so like I said, I really do like to focus on plus size and also new with tags when I go to Plato's. And a lot of this stuff is from one of my favorite brands to sell, which is Torrid. This is a Torrid super soft knit, And I think this is a great wardrobe staple. It's kind of flowy. It's a white top, but you know, it has all that detail to it. You could definitely wear this like right now, even though it is still summer technically, but of course you could wear this into fall and even winter. And this is new with tags. Yeah, the original price was ripped off of the tag, so I couldn't tell you exactly how much, but I would imagine this was probably at least $50. Torrid is not very cheap. And this is a 5X. More new with tags Torrid. This is a size 3X, and this was originally $50. So I'm not sure if their shorts or their shirts would be more expensive, but these are really cute shorts. I mean, they're not like appealing to everyone, of course, but I definitely was gonna pick them up for the price that they were. The clearance was 70% off, so that's really good. I am gonna go back in just a couple days after I hopefully will have over $100 of credit from Once Upon a Child, which does translate to Clothes Mentor and Plato's, which is fantastic because I just don't really have any desire to pick up anything from Once Upon a Child. But their sale on Saturday is only 30% off, but it's 30% off everything. So I will be pickier on that day, but that will be in a future video. This is some new without tags, I would say, because it still does have this string on it, but no other tags. And this is from Boohoo, and they are a size 18. Actually, this is a skirt. These aren't shorts. But I thought that this was a pretty good skirt to transition into fall because you could throw some tights on underneath it and put like a chunky sweater over top. I think that would be really cute. And yeah, this was only $8 originally and then 70% off of that. So that was the main reason I did decide to pick this up. It was kind of funny because they had a lot of skirts in this style, especially like blue denim, and they just clearly didn't sell very well this year. I think those kind of skirts were really popular maybe like 3 years ago, especially because I remember when I worked at a high school, like all the girls were wearing those skirts on dress down day, and that was 3 years ago. And they had a ton of them throughout the summer whenever I popped in there, and it just didn't seem like they were selling. So I'd say those are pretty much going out of style, but you're always gonna have people looking for just basic silhouettes like that. More new with tags Torrid. These are 4X and retailed for $46. These I think would be appealing to a lot of people because they're patterned, but they're kind of like a neutral pattern. You could do pattern on pattern with these without it being too obnoxious, or just have these with a plain shirt. And I think these are super cute. They're really comfortable. So I loved that I could get so much new with tags. And then last but not least, I did get these Birkenstocks. And I was thinking when I picked these up that they were also on sale, but unfortunately they weren't. And I did know that before final checkout, so I could have said no. They were $16 though, which I thought was a really good deal. I know these are not like as substantial as the Birkenstocks that we all think of, but I figured if these don't sell for very much, I might actually keep them, and I knew it was gonna end up being a really low cost and that my credit would cover it. So I have no idea what the comps are for these. I need to look them up, but whenever I have Birkenstocks, they fly out of my closet. So that was the main reason I was drawn to these. But for all 5 of those things, including these $16 shoes, my total was only $29.20, and then with the tax it ended up being like $31. So I'm really happy with that. I did not go in there thinking I would be experiencing a big sale like that, so very good. Okay, I think I'm gonna take a little bit of a break because I am tired. I'm gonna drink my coffee. I might start editing this video, might do a little afternoon reading, and then we'll get back to it. We'll get video filmed, we'll do some editing before our friends come over and before we go over to my parents. But cheers! It's been a very productive day so far. Feeling good. Oh my gosh, puppies. What the heck? Why must you play right here? And you have the whole yard. There you go. For the next few hours, I listed my 10 items of the day, and I also started editing this video, and I filmed the video for my book channel. Okay, I'm just gonna pack up this sale. This one went better than I thought. These are some Corkies. They're really lightweight. I got an offer for $25 on these, and I happily accepted. So thankfully I had just bought something from Poshmark a few days ago, and it came in one of these boxes because I really need to order some more. That should be on my to-do list today because it takes like a month and a half to 2 months for boxes to come to me. But I only have like the really big square ones, and when I have little shoes like these, sometimes I have a really hard time just finding the right size package, and even this is like a little bit big for these, I'd say. But I do have some newspaper. I always try to save paper like this whenever I buy something from someone and they include a lot. So I was really, really happy to order something, and they put like 3 times as much newspaper in a box. Bang, bang, boom, all good to go. Hopefully I'll have a few more sales today. That would be really nice. After finishing as much work as I could, didn't get everything done, but I did my best. I tidied the house, which is the best feeling ever, but our friends actually forgot they were supposed to come over, so we just went right over to my parents' house and watched the Penn State game. And then I ended the night by finishing the book I was reading, but thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.